Just hours away from the tip of Game 1, the whole world was watching, anticipating the moment every player dreams of.
I always wanted that moment again, so, I wanted to be, hungry, like I was the first time when I got that moment.
It was D-Wade throwing the ball up after JT missing that three-pointer in Dallas for Game 6, and them just celebrating. I was saying, man, I want to be in that moment, winning and being able to, host that trophy up.
So I rolled out of bed, on the day of a game for the finals, already excited, for the opportunity. And, just looking forward to being out there on that court, being the last two teams left and, having an opportunity to be the last man standing.
So many thoughts, looking up at that banner, just thinking about how many years it took to get back to this point. It took 5 years to even get back here.
Stolen there by Rio. Ray into the lane, layup blocked by Bosh.
This Miami defense is suffocating, the best in the NBA.
The big three, just right off the bat, the leadership showed. They really came out there very calm, very collected, and I think that went a long way towards setting the tone for this series, because the big three, when they come out and establish themselves, that really gives the other team a lot to think about.
Playmakers. In the middle to Wade, layup, got it, and Wade is fouled.
Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, and Chris Bosh combined for 65 points. But it was LeBron who went off in the third quarter to help secure the lead.
LeBron, tough angle, right shot, got it at the buzzer. Oh, goodness.
This is why they were here. And LeBron especially. He had waited a long time to seize command of a finals game. He never got that opportunity in Cleveland. You could see that's why he was here in the third quarter of Game 1.
Heading down the final stretch, Wade helped close Game 1 on a high note.
Wade for three, got it! Oh, Dwayne Wade from downtown! And Miami, their largest lead of the night, as Wade once again has arrived in the building. The Miami Heat take Game 1 of the NBA Finals.
The difference in this basketball game was that you and LeBron James. How simple an equation is that?
Well, we're two playmakers. We're two guys that not only can get shots and make plays for ourselves, we can do it for our teammates. And on the other end of the floor as well, we both take pride in this.
D-Wade said that to me. He congratulated me after the game on my first finals victory. It feels good, because it's the first game and we played well as a team.
We believe in each other so much and we've worked so hard that you just know who's down there in the foxhole with you, and that's a confident feeling.
It's one game, and that's it. We're already moving on to Game 2.
A capacity crowd is making its way into the building as the Heat fan will do their part in keeping the Heat undefeated at home this postseason.
If you're not exhausted tonight after playing this game, you didn't play hard enough, man. It's about playing Miami Heat basketball at the end of the day, man. Here we go. Dominate on three. 1, 2, 3. Dominate.
Off the rim. Follow up. Right hand jab by LeBron.
Game 2 started with relative offensive ease for both teams.
Bibby, difficult shot. How about Mike Bibby tonight?
In the second quarter, Wade elevated his offensive play, helping the Heat tie the score to close the half.
Wade, three. Yes!
It was Dwayne in Game 2, and that was one of the beauties of this Heat team. When you take away LeBron, you take away Chris, you take away certain guys, you play Dwayne Wade one-on-one at times, and you can't play Dwayne Wade one-on-one a lot of the time. Dallas learned that very, very quickly.
Bosh dives to the floor, and LeBron gets it. LeBron for Chalmers underneath, finds Wade, corner three. Yes! Miami by 15!
Dwayne hits that three, and the Heat is up 88-73. 15-point lead with like 7.5 to go. The Heat doesn't lose that, but, here came Dallas.
Dallas, 13-2 run. Nowitzki, wide open jumper, count it! A 15-2 run. And Miami really struggling. James, another three. Won't go. Haslam, the offensive rebound. Tried to save it. Ball still loose. Picked up by Terry. A minute remaining. Here goes Marion. Back to Nowitzki. Lefty layup. Banks it in, and the game is tied. Got it close. What a comeback from the Mavericks. Timeout, Miami.
Tied at 90 with less than a minute remaining, Dirk Nowitzki grabbed the reins and the lead.
Terry to Nowitzki, puts up the three, puts it in! Dallas goes up by 3 with 26.7 remaining. A 20-2 run. One of the most incredible comebacks in NBA Finals history.
The Heat called another timeout and was eager for a shift in momentum.
Brown will inbound with a Heat down 3. Right corner, Chalmers shoots an open 3. Got it! Mario Chalmers ties it with a 3. Shot of the night for Chalmers, who has proven time and time again he could make the big one.
Back the other way with seconds winding down, it was once again in the hands of Nowitzki.
7 to shoot. Nowitzki drives with underneath lefty layup, banks it in with 3.6 remaining. Miami out of timeouts, trailing by 2. James back to Wade. Wade puts it up for the win. Off the mark, and Dallas has tied the finals. After Dirk hit that shot, his name went down with Allen Houston. That's the only time since that Knicks playoff game in 2000 when Allen Houston hit the shot, that's the only time I've heard the arena go from party to funeral like that quick.
The Mavericks were the first team since Michael Jordan's Bulls back in 1992 to overcome a 15-point deficit in the fourth quarter and win an NBA Finals game.
No question about it. That's about as tough a fourth quarter you can have. When it started to slide, it just kept on going. But we've been a very resilient group all season long. We've been tested. We've had our backs against the wall. That's when we've responded.
I think that we know we at our best when we're a desperate team. That's what it's about tonight, playing desperate.
It was time for Dallas to host. The Heat were stepping into a hostile environment for the middle 3 road game.
Wade from downtown hits a tray.
Game 3 was all about the threes. The Heat shot over 50% from long range, including this bomb from Chalmers to close the first quarter with the lead.
Back to Chalmers, puts it up with the buzzer. Oh, he puts it in!
Also in Game 3, it was number 3 who provided the spark for the Heat on both ends of the court.
Swatted away by Wade. Loose ball Wade. Wade's got a free one. And a right-hand tomahawk by Wade.
In the second half, the Heat never trailed.
And James with the finish.
And Bosh made himself feel right at home with 24 points.
Bosh two-hand jam and delivery there by the Texan.
But the Dallas native was slowed when he was poked in the eye.
And Bosh shaken up on the play.
Late in the game, with the Heat leading by 2, Nowitzki tied it to 86.
Nowitzki step back fadeaway. Got it, Nowitzki.
But with 40 seconds left, the Heat would turn the tables.
LeBron has it, top of the circle, double teamed out to Bosh. Corner jump shot is good. Chris Bosh gives Miami a 2-point lead, 88-86. Well, here's a guy in his hometown, and his eye is half shut. For him to have the poise to catch that pass and hit that shot, just absolutely tremendous.
On the last play, Haslam guarded Nowitzki on the final shot.
Nowitzki spins, head fake, falling away. Shot won't go, and Miami holds on and takes game 3.
I was sure they were going to go to him. I mean, he's a great player. He's going to get a shot off because I'm not going to be able to block it. So I got to just try to slide my feet, beat him to the spot, and stay straight up and make him shoot a tough shot.
That is one gutsy performance. More importantly for you, that was one hell of a shot you hit there along that baseline.
UD made a great screen, and we showed great trust in kicking it to me. And I just didn't show any hesitation. I just knocked it down.
Well, young man, welcome home back to Texas. A nice homecoming.
And everybody says this is really the pivotal game in this series. If the Heat, when they go up 3-1, they could tighten their grip on the Mavs and tighten their grip on this series.
Even though we up 2-1, I still feel like our back is against the wall. And this is a must-win game. Every game we approach, our back is against the wall, and it's a must-win game.
Alley-oop to Wade, and he finishes. Oh, perfect pass.
Game 4 was a battle that the Mavs were ready for early, but the Heat fought back to tie after 1.
The way Dwayne was playing, I mean, you were just thinking, here goes another classic NBA Finals performance by Dwayne.
Wade, quick move, foul from behind, it still goes in.
And Chris Bosh was there providing great support hitting jumpers, throwing in dunks. I mean, you know, he was having a great hometown performance.
Chris Bosh, the jump shot, knocks it down. What a game for Bosh.
Bosh helped the Heat rally, but his 24 points and Wade's game-high 32 points weren't enough. J.J. Barea created too much havoc, and the Heat found themselves trailing by 3 with 6.7 seconds left.
Miller looking, finds Wade. Wade lost the ball, goes to the backcourt, gets it to Miller. Miller puts it up, and that's it. The Mavericks have evened the series. What a game and what a series.
It's the finals. You just want to make sure every night you leave the court, you feel like, you know, you left it all out there. It's not always going to be a positive result.